friends, this week is no bake treat week for our holiday themed weeks, and today we have some really yummy caramel wrapped pretzel rods. This isn't just any caramel, I'm using a Nutella salted caramel. My favorite is cookie butter salted caramel, but I had some extra Nutella salted caramel left over after a different project. Our caramel is on a parchment paper lined sheet pan, and I left it out for a little bit at room temperature just so it could slightly soften, and then I cut it into pieces. This makes it easier to take a piece and roll it into a long rope. After we've started our caramel rope, we're going to take the end of it and press it onto the top of our pretzel rod, and then we simply start turning our pretzel rod and wrapping it around at a diagonal angle. We keep wrapping the caramel until we're happy with the amount that's on our pretzel rod. We want to leave a little bit at the end where it doesn't have any caramel, so it's an easy spot to hold when we're doing our dipping. I like to set these on a parchment paper lined sheet tray and then pop them into the fridge after we're done wrapping the caramel around the pretzel rods, making sure that they have enough time to chill for the caramel to be nice and set, but not too cold where it could crack the chocolate when we coat it. After we've let them chill for a little while, the caramel is nice and set, and then we're going to completely cover them in some dark chocolate melting wafers. To do this, we simply have a nice big bowl that's microwave safe, and we add our melting wafers to that, melt them all down, and then we're using a large spoon to add melt over the top of our pretzel rod, making sure that we turn it around, making sure that all sides get covered. Then we shake off the excess melt, scrape them off a little bit on the bottom as well, and then set that on a piece of parchment paper to set. For a final touch, I love to use a piping bag to do a drizzle of the melting wafers over top of the pretzel rod, but to make it a little extra special, especially for the holidays, immediately after doing the drizzle over one or two pretzel rods, add some sprinkles. They could either be some chunky sugar sprinkles or some holiday nonpareils. Whenever I make these, they're always a hit. These would be great for gifts or just for taking to a holiday party, especially with a little pop of color from the sprinkles. But as always, I'm curious, would you give this a try and would you make it for somebody? Make sure to let me know in the comments, and of course stay tuned for more Christmas fun this week and for the rest of our series.